Hey everyone, I'm going to do just a quick video here, as kind of a fill-in. Uh, Took Linda to her pain specialist the other day. The first visit was not a good visit. It was, in fact, pretty horrendous visit. Um, so going down on the second visit, um, well, we did a video going down and a video coming back. So I'm not going to give anything away, but they're going to follow this. So what I'm just going to do is I'm just going to kind of put a little filler in the front here. Excuse me. Um, One on the good old days, um, and there were the good old days. Let me get my glasses off again here. Um, when I was younger, 30, 35, somewhere in there, um, it was a lot different, of course. People say, well, you can't say that, you had the good old days because you didn't have this medication and you didn't have this special electronics. You didn't have this was in your car as a gadget or whatever. The first one I'm going to say is, excuse me, my eyes here, is that the medications that people talk about, well, you can't say the good old days because you have this medication. Well, in the good old days, we didn't have that disease or sickness either. And if it was so rare that it was not a concern for everybody like they are today. I mean, some of the sicknesses today are so unbelievable that it's hard to even fathom the, the the toll it takes on them. But the thing is there's no money in curing them. All the money is treating them. So the drug companies make the pills to treat you, to supposed to help you feel better, but everything you put in your body like that has an effect on your organs, your heart, your skin, whatever it is, even your eyesight. Um, but anyway, the money is in the pills, not in the cure. So you'll never see a drug company get $1 million for the cure when you can get billions for the treatment. But anyway, that's another video somewhere. Um, Good old days were when you could let your kids play outside without an armed guard out there. I mean, truly, there's some places that they won't even let their children out to play anymore. It used to be where, you know, I had to almost kick my kids' butt to get them in the house and not out of the house. My kids didn't even want to be in the house. They want to go outside and play, which they did. I had to call them in. When I was a kid, my dad would say, I give you twice that I call you, and if you don't come in after that, I'm going to come out and get you. And we didn't want that. So, but anyway, yeah, he most of the time, my dad had to call us in the house too. So, um, that's a whole different mindset back then. There wasn't the videos. The cell phones weren't invented. Didn't have sexting. Didn't have the texting where kids sit there and there's some that do thousands of texts a day, and they can type so fast that it's unreal. And now they're coming up with the texting thumb. It's a carpal tunnel in your in the thumbs that from texting all the time. So there's another thing for the drug companies to get something on, instead of just taking the cell phones away from the kids that are texting like that. But like I said, when we were courting our ladies, um, you know, you took flowers and stuff, and took them out to eat, and took them to a movie. You know, drive-ins were big. Oh golly, love the drive-in movies. Um, but could you see a drive-in movie today with everybody with their cell phones going like this? So, like I said, all together different times. So, my time back then was the good old days. It was slower, easy going. Um, if you needed a roof on your house, the guy would come out and give you a price, give handshake, done deal. When it was all done, get the paperwork on how much it was and what they used. You wrote them a check. That was it. All done. There was no legal binding contracts and all this stuff. And if you heard somebody suing somebody or something, it was a what? In fact, a lot of people went, what is suing? So, you know, different time, different place. Maybe the people now will say when they're 70, 71 years old, that this is the good old days to them. By the way, tomorrow I will be 71. So the wife and I have been, you know, reminiscing back on when we were younger, when we first got married, first got together, on how it was nice, and things were not so hateful everywhere. And that's going to be an upcoming video that I'm going to be doing probably next week on the country and the hate and stuff. But anyway, let's get back to the good old days. I wish we could get back to the good old days. Yeah, you had to stop at the phone booth to make a phone call. But it kept you, I think, a little, what's the word I can use for that? Cautious on what you did and stuff. You didn't have that cell phone to back you up anywhere you went. So it made me a little cautious, and the friends that I was with, and we were not our little angels, I'll tell you, back then. We were not the little angels. But we did use our heads. We didn't have the videos and the games that the kids sit and play and never go outside. And what they say, the obesity of our children these days now is horrendous. Well, the whole country is, but it's just, to me, this is not the good old days when things are going wrong like they are. And this pandemic, wow, that's something too. So, but anyway, that's like I said, this is just a little kind of a fill-in, but I wanted to get the good old days in here. COVID-19, people, it's still there. I don't care who says that it's fake and it's not as bad as everybody says. I guarantee you, I bet the farm on it. It's bad, and it's probably worse than what a lot of people are putting on. We've lost people to COVID-19, family and friends. It's not good. So please, wear your mask. Do your social distancing as much as you can. I know everybody has to work. That's young, and you need to feed your families and stuff. Of course, I know that. But please, where you can, wear your masks. Give us, people that have something wrong with us, a break, to where we don't get COVID-19, because I would die in the hospital if I got COVID-19. I would not make it out. With my lungs, nah, not a chance. Linda, I don't think she would make it out either with her diabetes, and her immune system is so shot from the pills and stuff that she has to take that no, it would not be a good thing. And I would not be able to live without her. But anyway, please do what the experts ask of you. If not for yourself, for us, the ones that do believe it and do really know that it's there. So thank you all for watching. We love you all. We do say our prayers. Everybody needs to stop and pray. They truly need to do. We need to heal. We need to heal. All of us, this whole country. So, thank you for watching. We love you. Bye-bye. Well, here we are. We're on our way to doctor's appointment for Linda. And this is her second visit from her new doctor. Anything you want to say?
Oh, I'm nervous. I'm nervous. I don't feel well at all. But I'm wishing or hoping that she can explain to me how I can get better control of my pain. As Gunther tells you, it's an ongoing problem that keeps me in bed most days. So.
And the highway's really rough here, so I hope it's not affecting the camera too much.
I try to remain hopeful, and I try to have strong faith. So I kind of had to leave it in my Heavenly Father's hands, His care right now, to get me to the other side of this ordeal. So yeah, we're on our way. It's a rainy, gloomy day here in Arkansas.
Yeah, really nasty.
But it's nice to get away from the house because I almost never go now, so that's a treat. That's about all Linda has to say right now. I'm just nervous, scared.
Okay, well, we'll shut it off for now and click it on in a little bit, and then we'll be there. Well, here we are in Conway. We're heading for the doctor's office. So we'll let the video run for a little bit because it's all new territory to us going this way.
We took the wrong route last time, and we really traipsed halfway around the city of Conway, but we made it nonetheless. This is hard on the body. Oh, Daddy.
I know, baby.
It beats me up so much.
Well, we just come from Linda's doctor's office for her pain specialist, and I have to back up and say it went really, really well.
Yes, as nervous as I was, I felt like she really was going to help me. She told me that if I would work with her, that she would work with me, and that made me feel so much better, because I've had a difficult time finding a pain specialist down here, and one that would take my case, being that I'm very complex. So it was a good morning, whoops, a good afternoon. I feel very happy. I mean, everything isn't solved yet, but we're on that road to finding the right types of medication that may help me. And I don't have to worry about a pain pump right now.
Yep, that's the big thing. And I liked her. She was very personable this time. When Linda was in there the first time, she was in alone, and she was cold and standoffish.
But she didn't know me from anyone else, and
No, she didn't.
you know, we live in a world where people aren't always what they say they are.
A lot of fakes. A lot of fakes out
She
there.
might have thought, here's an older lady coming in wanting drugs, and that's so far from the truth about me. I wish I didn't have to take anything.
Yeah. Yeah, but it was nice. It was nice. She smiled.
Yes.
She called Linda Miss Linda
Yeah,
instead of Mrs. Christensen. So that was the first thing that I liked. She just said Miss
Yes.
Linda.
And everybody seemed really concerned that I was
Yep.
suffering so much. That meant a lot to me.
Yeah. It was good. It was really good.
Very good.
And there was a lot of worry on Linda's part and on my part about today's office visit, because we didn't know if she was going to say tough, stay on what you got, that's all I'm going to give you, or I'm going to work with you. Well, she said I'm going to work with you. So
I was prepared for having to search for another one, but they're getting to be harder to find now.
yeah.
So I'm so grateful. I feel such a lighter load right now. I mean, like I said, I'm not there yet, but I feel hope again. For the first time, I feel like I have some hope again.
Yep.
So,
Yep. Awesome. Well, we'll end this right here, and I'll include this in the video that I'm going to be putting out for the end of this week. So, thanks for listening, everybody. We love you.
thank you.
Bye-bye.